Hello everyone. So excuse the bad lighting. Usually I go make these videos over church, but today I just had a good piece of rest. So I got up. I said I know for the church, right? But excuse me, we now put padlocks on the gate because there's this guy in the community. I guess what he doing? He's going to church in the bathing in the yard. How nasty. And it's not that this guy, he kind of like slightly mentally challenged, slightly. But, uh, and I hope that's the right term. So it is one way. This we have to get padlocks. Like me go in church. It's a whole thing when I got, it's a whole setup I usually have to do that I just enable with at this hour. Now is 7:16. So I enable that. So you know what, let me come in the car and make this video. Now, every week things are progressing and I'm sharing. So let's continue. Now, at work this past week, I had a situation the week before. It happened on a Friday with a parent, and her daughter was very disrespectful to me. I took the matter to the head teacher's office, and the daughter was disrespectful to the head teacher as well. So we decided to call in the parent. Her mom came, and the mom wanted to like dial in the father, but HM said, you know what, EP first, you don't want that. So we talked to the mom and let her relate to the father. Now, essentially from that conversation, the mother was quite defensive of her child. And I didn't like that. In the sense of, hear me, I grew up with a mother that always said, never put your neck on a black for a child. You can know a child, but I don't think you can ever know a child 100%. And, you know, the fact that I'm sharing an experience, HM also had an experience, and nowhere along the line did you right there ask the child to apologize, nothing. And I really didn't like how things played out. At one point, I just left the conference. I said I'm gonna leave because I don't like to be disrespected and I feel disrespected. So that issue went like that. I had nothing more to say to the mother. A day like today, if I see the mother, I still wouldn't have anything to say to her. God gotta really prompt me to say something to the mother, because I wouldn't, because I don't have any respect for the mother. But I had another incident recently at work where I was speaking to another child. Mind you, a teacher in my level had an issue with a class in my level because I'm the level head grade 10. And when I interjected with the issue, the student was quite disrespectful to me, and let the record show, right? This is a student I also teach, and she's my only student in my literature class. So when this happened, her disrespect was public. I had to reprimand that behavior. We call in the parent, and I remember going to HM a day in the week, and I said to him, I said, you know what, HM, I don't want to be the level head anymore. I said to him, I said, I'm sorry, but I said, not again, I'm not really sorry, but I am sorry that since you've been at this school, because he came to the school in January, I said a lot of your experiences with me have had to be in the negative in terms of me always complaining and bringing issues before. I said, I am a professional, I don't like it, but here we are. All right. Now, I put on this AC, and I don't know why this place is not feeling cold enough for me liking. It's not feeling cold enough for my, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, the AC chill, I'm going to figure it out tomorrow. Yeah. And he said to me, well, another teacher did not no longer wanted her level head positions. He's like, my God, no, not a level head. What is he going to do? Anyway, we had a discussion, because I'll tell y'all something. Anywhere I work, I would be one of your best workers. Why am I saying this? I am disciplined, I am committed. And a lot of times I do things that I find purpose in. So teaching has been one of those things for me. So anyways, he said, okay, I will support you, anything, punishment, whatever you say we're going to do. With that child, I recommended two things. She was a prefect. We stripped her from that. But the prefects, they're in their probation stage. Stripped them from that. So she's no longer a prefect, and she was suspended for 2 days. Now, some of you watching me say, Jared, it had to go there. You know why it had to go there? When I confronted that child in the presence of two of my colleagues, and we had a conversation, that child basically said, and this is through her actions, this is how I received it, and my other colleagues agree. It's like she was pissed. She did what she did. It is what it is, and she's not ready to apologize. Now, I like children expressing themselves, There's certain things children would say and do sometimes that I would want to reprimand, but I'm like, you know what? The time I grew up and when I was a student, it's very different from students now. And I do believe in self-expression and so on, but then when self-expression borders disrespect, we got to do something about it. Anyways, when her parents came in, her mother and father, now I say, hey, like they come for rage war on me, but let me tell you, I salute those parents. I salute those parents because these parents did not come in there to war. They listen and they're both educators. I guess that's why. They listen, they accepted the punishment, and the mother asked me, sir, will this affect the relationship? I said no, because to be honest, not that the girl long as she punishment. I move past, I tell the mother, so when I teach her, I crack no joke, but yeah, I know me, I like to crack jokes. I don't move past it, you know why? Because the consequences there. Now, if she ever tries again, I like teaching she back, but I doubt, because this is not a student that would usually disrespect. And you know, if your disrespect wasn't so public, I would not have wanted that kind of extreme punishment, but because it was, we had to send a message to the other grade 10 students. So I'm in a position now where here, this is what it is. You know, right now, Ghana Teachers Union call back a strike. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I am not, I don't think I'm brave enough to strike. I'm not brave enough to strike because in my heart, I don't 100% trust the Ghana Teachers Union to protect teachers ultimately if the government gets their way with cutting salary. I don't think, I don't think the government, I think they're very brazen and a little disrespectful that they claim they can't find the money to pay teachers. But my issue is this: when you're going to the table to bargain and negotiate, both sides got to be able to, like, both go on their knees, or that might not sound a good example, compromise. And I think both sides are unwilling to. And I do believe on both sides, politics is playing part of how things are dealt with. And I personally don't like that. So it's really something for us to think about. But like I said, I wouldn't be striking. I know as a union member, it doesn't reflect good, but I'm a right-minded union member. I don't like cults and I don't like sheep mentality. Everything somebody tell you gotta do. Some teachers is just gonna hear the first letter in strike and they're ready to strike. I know some very lazy teachers that enjoying this season, and then I see the ones who are conflicted, and a lot of them are concerned for your salary. Now, I'm gonna tell you, anyway this thing go, even if I strike money, cut whatever, I'm a hard work, I can make money, do what I gotta do. I know I got a grace in that 19, but for now I'm gonna play it safe. Right now, I know I probably look 100% and everything, but my back, I have been having a back issue for a little while. Every time they run tests, I go, yeah, they ain't seeing anything, but the back pain has come and go. Especially, my observation is like whenever I take on a lot, it's there, and that has happened to me. So I needed to rest, so I'm on some medical. 7 days, so I wouldn't be at work this week. I'll be at work the other week, because I'm really gonna take this week and gonna take, like today I got a good sleep. Another thing, so many things to tell y'all, but I need the rest. So I got a medical, I'm gonna sleep, I'm gonna catch up on series like relax my mind. I finally get this research submitted. Let me tell y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this research that I did, the first part of it up until just before the conclusion, I'm like confident, but from the conclusion, the presentation, the data and so on, a little iffy about it because I didn't get to spend enough time with it how I wanted to. But I do believe, because I'm working for all A's, I'm doing 7 courses in my DPED, I'm working for all A's, right? So far, for last semester, I got 2 A's, so perfect GPA right now, 4.1. I want to maintain that, that's the goal. But in case I don't get an A for research, but every other course I'm playing with them. I know this, I got an exam on Wednesday. I have A for coursework, I gotta get 28 out of 40 to get A overall. And I'm gonna work towards that. I can start studying early or Wednesday, I remember I can be home. So I think Wednesday will be good. I took my time, read through all the material, we read them, and get ready for the test. I have no issue with that. So Wednesday I'm getting ready for that test, that exam. and then I officially close out the second semester. So of the 3 courses I did this semester, I'm finished with 2, practicum and research. So now it's the other course, issues and perspective in education. So even if I get like not get an A for research but a B, I wouldn't quarrel. But I'm telling you, I see, I rebuke it in the images. I know my work is not a C level, and I've made peace with that. But I just wanna believe God for the extra touch of an A. And I'm saying that because I had a very difficult research lecture. Like, she was so difficult. But now I realize how much the thing was affecting me. Like, since this research done, I tell you, as teachers, we don't know how we affect our students. Like, this thing, like, now my mind, like, I feel like I done the program seriously. So I was telling myself last night, I said, this is how I can feel when I done this program. Not that it was tough, but because of my other life responsibility, especially I always tell people, my college life, my part-time teaching life takes a big part of my schedule. College close, it's opening the 20th, so I get 1 more week off, and then the other week they begin. But I'm not stressing because the courses I'm doing in this new semester, all of them are continuously assessed. So there's no final exam, and those courses are light in nature. So what I do, my approach to lecturing is that I start the semester heavy, like I start shooting in the work. So by 6 weeks in, weeks be done, and all is left to do submit assessment. And I like that for myself because this July, August, like I said, I have my own plans. But either ways, that's what I wanted to say. Um, in terms of the job, I think I want to change job. I don't know if the government has still published the promotion list. I don't know. Um, I was aware somebody told me about the job at college when the lecturers leaving. So tomorrow I think I'm going to call CEO's office. I want to call their office and see if I can get their open day. But if I can't get through to the open day, what I'm going to do, I have their email. I'm going to email them and make a plea in my email. I'm going to say I was reliably informed that one of the literature lecturers are leaving, and I would like to apply since there's going to be a vacancy. And I have all my qualifications there. I'm going to do a nice cover letter CV. I'm going to list out every single thing there. And that's that. I'm going to see what happens. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach out to the office tomorrow. Because I'm glad if I get a lecture. Only thing if I get a lecture is that part of my July, August, or up to whenever they hire me, I'm going to walk through July, August. But I don't mind. I don't mind with them. After 1 year, you're eligible for your leave, and it's going to leave every year. I could do with that. Because like I said to you all, the most I'm giving this system, I have 1 more year on contract, 1 more year, a couple months. The most I would give them is 2. Because by the time I'm ready to leave teaching, I want to be able to be debt-free. And one of the main debts I have to pay out is this car. But we ain't rushing the car payments yet because I got to pay out UG, like I said. I have to pay off this little loan at courts. And then we can tackle this car head on. And then I'll be free as a bird. But if you ask me, Jared, what's the bottom line? I think I'm going to, this is the last, I feel like this may be the last bottom line video in terms of like everything else I'll post. I'll just put them on the vlogs at the end of life or in the life of Jared, I think I'll call it. Because me vlogging and so on, it has evolved to me giving updates, and I've realized that I'm going to be able to track my life through this year by the time we get to the end, God's spare life. I noticed tonight as I was about to make this video on my YouTube that I've gotten like an extra view on a lot of videos. I'm guessing somebody, I don't know, from my subscriber list is watching, or somebody stumbled across the videos, but I do hope that in time it grows. And let's see what happens on TikTok. I'm officially at 1,000 followers. I am so happy. I'm so proud. Tomorrow I'm going to make a video about that. Feel free to follow me on TikTok. I love TikTok. You know, social media is a place for me. I really want to use it as an avenue to help me launch me into my artistic career. But what is to be will be. So the bottom line here is something I always would say: don't give up. Y'all see me, even as I'm watching myself make this video, I'm a strong person, and I got that from my mom. My mom is very strong, so I am grateful for her and all that she's done. Today's Mother's Day, how could I forget that? Happy Mother's Day to all the amazing mothers out there. I love my mother. I moderated the program at church. I enjoyed the program. It was powerful. I wish my Mother's Day, but the gift I buy for she ain't reach yet. But I know that because all the order to go to while Amazon say gonna be reach between the 10th or the 20th, and it's shipped. But I guess wherever it's shipping from, it's going to take some. I can't share it yet. They ain't delivered yet. But as soon as it delivers, I'll know, and I can't wait to see her reaction when she sees the gift. But once again, don't give up. Keep going. Life may be life in, but like we say, God is God in. Take care.